And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be doing the fight for Hydra. So I've gathered a group using the party finder. So just have to wait for everyone to get here, then we can go in. Now it's important to remember when you're doing the fight to have your unfinished relic equipped, otherwise you won't get credit towards the quest. Nice, we have an item level 90 tank helping us out. Unfortunately, the Aggie died before I had a chance to move in. So you have to kill the ad as soon as possible because otherwise he will actually buff Hydra and make him stronger. Quickly sprint to the other side. Now when Hydra goes in the middle and starts casting Fear itself, you have to come in the middle and stand under him. again, have to go in the middle because Hydra is casting. If you don't, if you get hit by his attack, the fear itself, then you will get terrorized and run around randomly like these two members. I'm getting there. We'll go to the middle again, so let's go to the middle. The healer did not stand in the fire. So I think we can just focus the boss, we don't have to worry too much about the ad because it's so close to dying. Throw him in the middle, avoid the ice so you don't get slow movement speed. There you go, duty complete. Not the smoothest kill, but it's a kill either way. Okay, so now I need to return to Geralt in North Shroud, so let's go. So now you're finished with this quest, you can re-equip your original weapon, which in my case was the... here it is, the Garuda book. And the reason why is because at this point you actually turn in the unfinished relic to Geralt and you won't have it anymore. Okay, here's Geralt. So, you're still alive. Why the hell do you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'd be Hydra dung by now. But what is done, or in this case not done. Anyway, let's talk about the text you brought. It contains the many trials and tribulations of our green-eyed heroine. As you might expect, the tome tells ye a fuller story than you'd get from your grandmama. Thankfully, one of the chapters happens to describe we use Grimoire in detail. I thought that the studs would adorn it were only good for holding the bloody thing together, but it turns out that they're meant to channel the wielder's aether as well. You learn something new every day, yay? Anyway, it should be easy enough to replace the studs of something more subtle for the job. As you can see, I've done my research. I trust you've also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use, like I said. Well, go on, tell me what you've learned. So, is that so? I'd wondered about that. Based on what we've gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relics so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will you? Okay. So, there you go. Gonna hand it over. So there, the deed's done. That leaves us with one last step. That is fully merging the old relic, the new host, and the soul of the bearer. Aye, that's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need a fire what's hotter than the seventh hell. And to keep such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind that's what's fiercer than the handover I had last week. You know what I mean. Just get me a white hot ember, a howling gale, and a chunk of hyperfused ore, and I'll finish your bloody weapon. And I need a bottle of Rad's at Hand quenching oil as well to cool it off. So it says the white hot ember, the howling gale, and the chunk of hyperfused ore can be obtained by defeating Ifrit in the Ball of Embers hard, Garuda in the Howling Eye hard, and Titan in the Navel hard respectively. The bottle of Rad's at Hand quenching oil can be obtained by exchanging 900 Alagon tombstones of philosophy with Ariana, one of Rowena's assistants at Revenant's Toll. Okay, so that's it. So now I need to do Ifrit hard mode as a summoner. It's important that you have to remember you have to do it as a class which relic quest you're doing. So anyway, that's it for this episode, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie.